This morning I'm thinking about endothermic reactors. So you're familiar with the ice engine and it produces a lot of heat. Well, you can reverse a chemical reaction within a system to be an endothermic reaction. So it seems like there's this subset of materials, and it's been a long time since I had this conversation with ChatGPT, where you have something that would basically cause freezing inside of a system. And what's interesting is the outer hull, what that is wrapped in, could be like a Bose-Einstein condensate type solution of, we'll just call it aqueous for now. And the goal in this solution is to keep in mind that every single one of those atoms could be a rotating dynamo. Just like how they steer rockets with dynamos up on the nose cone to see what kind of change occurs to those dynamos as it moves through space, it becomes a navigational truing mechanism such that you can use that simple mechanism to ratify where the rocket's position is in conjunction with its weight. So this inside of this fluid system, right? Because there's this, we'll call it just a trivia quiz from the military where there's these flying orbs. And so I was kind of thinking about this internal shape being maybe triangular on the inside, tetrahedral, such that what could happen is if an actual distributed energy of magnetic what is the microwaves that causes atomic movement in water molecules. Well, if it's such that the inner shape is the alleviation zone, creating a flow difference, then you just consider the geometry of how much wave energy you're putting in from the various directions. We'll just say X, Y, Z. And that'll create a difference or a change of pace within the overall system. So you keep the water contained by having the internal environment that wants to freeze the water, and you counteract that with the radio environment or the microwave environment that wants to keep it uh, thawed enough. And so by fine tuning those mechanisms and by cross computing the energies required and keeping that in stasis using microwave energy, then you get an aqueous Bose-Einstein condensate of interaction. It's almost like keeping the charge potential in a stasis of float. And so you can appreciate it almost like a floating semiconductor by using the three different axes of dynamo inside the total system. And I don't know who's flying these frickin' water balls, but if they could frickin' throw one over to some dog on a street, that's just lying there dehydrated, trying to figure out how quickly it can heal after its exposure to the elements, well, then we might be able to get those water balls to the creature in need. And so that's why I like technology.